What is up, everybody? This is Famous. Welcome to another Fire Red Cheat Codes episode. What we are going to be doing today is going to be in relation to catching any Pokemon in the wild that you want to do. I'm currently using My Boy app, and what we're going to do, if you haven't seen this before, is we're going to go ahead and access cheats. And once we access cheats, what we're going to do is I'm going to actually show you what these wild Pokemon codes look like. So here's something kind of cool that you need to know. So there is in fact a master code for the wild Pokemon encounters. You have to make sure that that is enabled. I will have it in the description and then also in the pinned comment as well for you to have it. It's basically 4 lines long. It looks kind of weird, but just copy the whole thing and it's going to work. And then turn on the actual Pokemon that you want to catch. And then what you're going to do is you'll need the specific code for a specific Pokemon. And I do have a link to that as well. And it's going to have a list of all of the Pokemon. So just make sure that you have these enabled. Something that I do need to talk to you briefly about, though, is related to Gen 3 Pokemon. Yes, you can technically put in Gen 3 Pokemon into Fire Red. But what you're going to run into is the issue that if you wanted to evolve them, if they were evolvable, they cannot evolve. It can only be a singular Pokemon. So if you were to get a Gen 3 starter, what's going to happen is it will never be able to evolve again. So just keep that in mind. That's just kind of like a tip if you were to do this. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the actual code looks like. And man, this thing looks intimidating. Look at all those letters, look at all those numbers. You got 4 rows. Typically, you don't see something like that in these type of codes, but for some reason, with Fire Red and Leaf Green, you just have some really weird codes that you have to come across. And once again, keep in mind on this, I just left it to automatic, and My Boy automatically picked it up as a GameShark code, so don't get freaked out by that. So what we're going to do is back out, and then what I can show you is what the Mr. Mime code actually looks like. So we're going to go ahead and get in here, and once again, this is kind of one of those codes where the first set of numbers is going to actually be the wild Pokemon encounter type chance, and then the second one is going to be the specific Pokemon. So it's basically a 4-digit code that you'll change per Pokemon. And once again, I do have a list of all of those for you. I just wanted to talk to you about the structure of the code and kind of how it works so that you're not caught off guard by that. So then once you do that, you're ready to go. All you have to do is back out, go walk into the grass, kind of walk around, and then the first one you're going to run across is a Mr. Mime. At least in my case it is. But you guys can put whatever you want. If you just want to run into a Charizard right off the bat, you can go ahead and do that. And then what you want to do after that, this is very important. We're going to go ahead and back it up a little bit. Once again, so if you watch the video related to Unlimited Master Balls and Unlimited Rare Candy, you'll know this trick, and if you haven't, I'll have it on the end screen so you can get to watching that as well. I'll go ahead and explain this again. So notice how once I encountered the Pokemon, I went ahead and turned it off. That is very important to do. You have to turn off these codes once you encounter the Pokemon, because if you do not, you will get so many errors. So just make sure that once you encounter the Pokemon, go ahead and turn off all of the codes. Otherwise, it's going to mess with your level. It's not going to let you really catch the Pokemon, and then it's going to glitch the whole time. The only way around that to do this in a clean fashion is to encounter the Pokemon and then simply just undo all of the codes and just have no cheat codes available. And then all you can do is just simply try to catch the Pokemon. And if you use the Master Ball cheat, if you're using the rare candies, you can get any Pokemon that you want. You can catch it whenever you want. You can level it up as many times as you want, just to kind of do something different with the game. But anyways, that is going to end the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you would like to see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe, and then also leave a comment for something that you would like to see in the future.